Hey, folks, thanks for sticking with us. Now, for one of my favorite segments on the Hockey Tank podcast is NHL Newfie of the Week. And as always, joining us today is Caleb Smith. How are you today, man?
Awesome, man. It's Blackhawks game day. Hopefully we'll get a new with their new interim head coach, Derek King, his first game beyond the bench. So I'm excited to see how Derek King's gonna do. He's probably gonna be better than Jeremy Carlton already.
Let's hope so, man. I don't think they can get much
Carlton will
worse.
just hand him the board anyways. Carlton just
Yeah.
hands him the board. Draw it up yourself. I doubt
Right,
it.
So, man. Yeah.
So,
what Newfie are you gonna tell us about this week?
this week we're gonna highlight a left winger from Grand Falls again, just like last week. So we got another guy from Central. He goes by the name of
back Central.
Don Howse. I couldn't get much of his background info, like his personal information about growing up in Newfoundland, but he made his pro debut in 73-74 season with the Nova Scotia Voyageurs in the AHL. He played the majority of his career was in the minors, except for one season in 79-80. He played 33 games for the Los Angeles Kings. So your jersey is very fitting for tonight, Trevor.
Let's go.
It's pretty cool, man.
Attaboy,
Yeah.
Don.
During his 33 games with the Kings, he scored 2 goals, got 5 assists for 7 points, but he was unfortunately a minus 16 in those 33
Oh,
games.
fuck, man.
Bad bounce.
Get back in the 3-star hotels, bud.
He did appear in 2 playoff games that season, though, for the Kings, so he got some playoff experience in the NHL.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
But
That's what he
after-
was built for from Grand Falls.
So what
Yeah.
what kind of player was this guy? Was this guy like was he like a get in the boards and grind it out player, or was he like a bit of a playmaker, or just didn't have enough skill?
I think he was more of a player. He doesn't have many penalty minutes, so he's not like a guy like Daryl Williams or someone like that. I think he was more of he was
A
probably
playmaker who
scoring
just
goals.
couldn't make it,
Yeah, who knows, man?
like a
I
Nick
would think
Patan.
Yeah, Nick. There you go.
He definitely wasn't a defensive forward, buddy.
But Don played it back in the minors then, from 79-80 until 80-81 in the AHL, and he also had a brief stint in the CHL. So his last pro season was 80-81, but his career pro high in the minors with Voyageurs came in the 74-75 season. He played 68 games, scored 30 goals, got 43 assists, and tallied 73 points.
Holy
Wow.
fuck! So this guy's a beauty at
Yeah.
the minor league level.
He was extensive minor leaguer, man, so he got 33 NHL games plus 2 playoff games to show for it. So props to Don
man.
Howse.
I find a lot of guys like that who have good seasons in the AHL. I don't really think GMs give a fuck about it, honestly. I find that there's some guys that no matter how good of a season they have or however many good seasons they put together in the minors, they're just kind of just going to stay buried there no matter what they do. Because I don't know, I've seen tons of guys who've been in that position. Off the top of my head, I find it hard to name off one right now, but going through NHL games over the years and everything, you just like look at a guy's stats. He's like a 77 overall on the game, and it's like, geez, man, he put up like 60 points in the minors for 4 years in a row. Why is he still in the minors, right? And I feel like this guy might have been one of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people, it's hard to translate their game though.
Yeah, they just
the
get
NHL.
buried.
It just gets bigger, faster, stronger. Right.
He was a solid 30, 40-point player in the minors, so he could rack up. Like, he was averaging 30, 40 points every season for his brief career. He played from 79-80 to 80-81, so about a decade of pro hockey, averaging about 30 points a season. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'd say it's better than I do in friggin' NHL games. Be a pro, so
Yeah.
I got a cool fact about Don Howse. I'm a personal collector of Newfoundland hockey cards, so I tried to get a card of every Newfoundlander, and Don Howse never actually had an official NHL hockey card, so I had to go print off a custom card online, and I bought the perfect printer paper and everything, so it's like actual hockey card, man. And I got
That's really cool.
I made a
It's like
custom made Don Howse card. Yeah.
Dude, you should sell those. You should make custom made
Caleb,
Don
we
Howse.
should have got you to send it to me when you're in Tullingate. I would have put it up on the Instagram.
Well, I mean, it's the picture that I got for the card is on Google Images, so you'll find it as soon as you Google Don Howse, LA Kings.
Send it to me, or send it
All
in
right, I
the
will.
group chat there. I'll throw it on the Instagram. That's
Will
awesome.
do, man. Yeah.
That's cool, man. You should get a affiliation with NHL and produce your own cards, Smith cards.
Smithy
Yeah.
cards.
I'd buy
Yeah.
some Smith cards packs.
I'll make cards of every guy that never had a card.
No, that's a good idea, man.
Yeah,
That's
that's
actually a
wicked.
great idea. What you should do is compile a card of every player who never had a card and make a big old box set of it and like message Gary Bettman on Facebook or something. Be like, man, I got this sick idea.
Yeah.
You should license me.
Oh man.
Oh,
I mean,
Caleb,
I'll tell you, a lot of
any
people buy that.
information on this guy from Newfoundland? Like, did he ever go through the senior hockey league here? Did he ever, I don't know, was he living here long until he moved away, or?
That's the thing. I think this guy's I've found the most limited information on so far. Like, it didn't say anything about him playing in Newfoundland. It didn't say anything about growing up. I just got his stats in the minor leagues, and he played in the OHA, the Ontario Hockey Association. So I think that was I could be mistaken. That might be midget. It might be junior. I'm not sure. I think it might be midget. So that would assume that like he moved away
Yeah.
before he got out of high school, right?
So
Yeah,
he might
fair
have just
enough.
been born in Newfoundland and like
Yeah.
moved away when he was young.
Just like our previous guy, you weren't here, Stephen, but our previous guy, Dave Pichet, he's from Grand Falls too, but he played in Quebec BB tournament, but he played with a Quebec team. So that indicates like, yeah, he moved away at a really young age.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I'm editing that video now, so I'm sure I'll hear all of it. I heard parts of it, but I'm gonna listen into our other Grand Falls guy next week.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna get it
Yes, sir.
finished.
Anything else, guys, about Don Howse, or should we
That
leave it there?
wraps it up for Don Howse.
Man of not much, Don
Yeah.
Howse.
A man of not much, but from Grand Falls. So
You should
we'll
really
leave it
book
at that.
called The Man
Yes.
of Not Much. I'd buy Don House's book for sure.
Grand Falls, man. He's probably
Yeah,
got a couple
100%.
armed robberies under his belt.
Man, you got to take shots at every guy, don't you? At least one shot per
Hey,
episode.
man.
Yeah, we gotta
Well-
end it there before we get sued, man.
Yeah.
Before I say something else,
Yeah.
thanks, Caleb, for coming in, man. It's great as
Oh,
always.
Thanks
Always
for
a
stopping by,
pleasure,
Caleb,
dude.
buddy.
See you
This was
next
great.
week.
All right, I'll see you next week. Take care, buddy.